What's up guys, this is Ronnie. Welcome back to our channel Total Technology, and this is tutorial 9, and in this tutorial I'll be going to talk about request body in Fast API. So in the last tutorial we have already discussed on the debugging part of the Fast API. So basically I took kind of a break from YouTube actually. So I'm uploading this video almost after 6 or 7 months. I don't really remember, maybe almost close to 1 year. I was very busy with doing something else. Again, it's something related to the content and other stuff. In some other platform also I'm doing some tech content, so I was busy in that. So right now my other assignments are over, so I can actually completely or rather than I can say I'll be able to actually focus on YouTube again. Okay, so let's see how far or how fast we can actually upload more videos in the coming days, but I promise you guys that now the videos are going to be uploaded very regularly. Okay, so request bodies actually means when you are sending some request. Okay, so probably in the last few tutorials we have seen that we are actually dealing with some get request, right? Means you are reading something, but when you are actually sending some request means you are sending something, and based on that you are actually going to get some result. For example, it could be a post request, it could be a put request, it could be a delete request or patch request. Okay, so we'll see. So not much to discuss, old same thing. Like if you go to the what is Fast API, you will get it from here, and there is a link in the description here, okay, in the slide. Yes, and then probably this prerequisite, and like we'll be going to write some piece of code, and I'll be going to mention, or I'll be going to paste the code over here. And also you guys already know that I have already shared the GitHub repository in the YouTube video description, so probably you guys will get the link as well. Okay, so let me open. So basically let's try to actually create a code. So first thing first, actually from Fast API, maybe import Fast API. It's a usual like piece of code, actually not much. Then basically you can actually create an app equals to Fast API instance, right? And then probably you just write app dot post, so it should be @app dot post, and here we'll be going to write our route. So maybe check, we'll be going to check something, and we'll be going to write a function def check. Okay, and maybe like this and like this. Now as I said, I'll be going to actually uh, create an a record which is actually going to check the check a person's name, age and blood group. Based on that, maybe certain criteria will happen. So we'll actually explore more topics from the Fast API. So every time I'll be going to use the same set of data. Okay, so suppose you are trying to send some information or send and employee record using Fast API request. So your employee record will be coming in the request body. Now how you are going to send the record? So basically to send an employee record, we have to create a model for employee. Like what are the information or what are the fields are required for creating that model or data model. Okay, so for that we have something called from Pydantic import base model. Okay, so if you are getting Pydantic not found error, then probably you need to install. Okay, then we'll be going to create a model. So basically the model will be class record. Okay, something like that I'll be going to write, and after that, okay, and it will be part of like not part of it, is it will be actually a base model, this. Okay, and we'll be going to write something like this. So maybe I can write name will be string, then age is actually going to be integer, and then group, blood group, maybe this is also a string, right? So I'll be going to do very simple thing. I'll be going to actually pass an employee record with this field, this model, and after that I'll be going to get the response that whatever I'm sending, I'm just going to get the same thing back. So maybe for that I can write here actually emp, and this is actually part of this record. Okay, sorry, type is actually record, not part of, something like this. Okay, and after that we can easily write something written, I can write EMP, right? So whatever we are trying to achieve, everything is done. So basically it is taking an employee type of a model. What is EMP? EMP is actually a record type of base model. It is inheriting from the base model. The type is actually base model, and we'll be going to use that. Okay, so let's see. So what will happen? So let's open the terminal. Okay, and I'll be going to write uvcon, then main, then app, then hyphen hyphen, then port, so maybe port 8080. Okay, so if I execute this thing, okay, so it's coming, so running on this port. So maybe we can open localhost 8080, localhost 8080/docs. Okay, so I got this post. Okay, right? So let's click on this thing. You'll see it is actually accepting this thing. So let me actually try this thing out from here. Try out this thing here. Okay, so maybe it will be Ronnie, maybe age is 26, then group is B plus, or maybe something like this. Okay, and if I execute this thing, see I got the response back here. Okay, and you will be able to see the response is 200, so everything is fine. So this is one way of actually doing it, right? And just because it's a post request and you have to pass a request body, you cannot do it actually from browser, just like we did it from previously for the get request. So there are two other ways of actually testing your API. So one of the ways is actually writing a curl. Okay, so just copy this curl from here. Okay, and open your terminal, whether you are using Mac or Windows. If you're using Windows, you have to actually use a terminal actually, kind of a thing. Maybe you can use git bash, if very simple thing for Windows. And Mac, generally our terminal is working. So see, I'm getting this thing. Okay, right? So next thing is actually very important thing is actually whenever you are going to start working for a company or for the client, maybe a little bit enterprise graded work, that time probably they will actually want you to actually do more. Like right now we are just doing a simple thing, but in the company we have to do a lot of tasks, right? So for that, your development, your testing and validation has to be very accurate and very solid, because once you validate something, the next phase will be deployment. But before doing the deployment, you have to validate everything from your local actually, right? So for that, mainly in the company we generally use something called Postman. Postman is a client for testing your API. So if you go to Google and if you download Postman, you will be able to see something like this. So very next thing is actually I'll click here, right, and we'll change the type to post, and after that I'll be going to write it localhost, this one, check 8080 check, right? And after that I'm go to header and I'll be going to put everything. So first thing is actually in my header, accept and content type. See, with H, accept and content type. So we'll be going to write accept, and we'll be going to write content type. So accept will be application JSON and content type will be application JSON. Okay, and body, so body also will be going to pass. So basically this is our body, this is our body actually, this is also body, both are same actually. So anyways it is correct. So we'll make it raw and we'll make it JSON and we'll paste it here. Okay, so we'll be going to get the same information as a response. Let's do this thing and see we are getting the same thing. So let's try to actually put something else, let's say like this, which is technically correct but logically invalid, right? So now we'll be going to do a technical error. So we'll be going to pass something like this, let's say city. Let's see how it is going to react. Okay, fine. Is the expected comma, yes, yes. Okay, now let's do it. Yes, so if you see, I'm passing the city, but it is not giving me the city back, right? Why? Because CT is actually not part of this thing. Now if we want to get the CT back here, you have to just write CT and str. Okay, so CT is here. Then actually let me just kill the terminal and let me open a new terminal and let me actually execute this thing again. Okay, so I'm executing now. Probably if I do it from here, this time I'll be able to get the CT as a return. Okay, I get the response as CT, right? So I believe everything is clear. And the last thing, which is very obvious, so if you want to stop this thing, basically control C or control D is generally works, but I don't know what happened in my computer, it's not working. So I generally kill the terminal and again I just open a new terminal. I know it is sometime time taking, or maybe it's kind of frustrating, but again uh, I don't have that much resource right now, and I don't want to actually format or do some R&Ds on my laptop settings. So that is why I just go ahead whatever is right now available with me. Okay, so with that actually I want to conclude the video. So maybe what I can do, let me actually take a photo of this thing and let me try to actually put this thing in the slide. Okay, so maybe that will actually help you guys to understand. Okay, so maybe I can just go ahead and put this screenshot here. So it's here, so let me put the screenshot here actually. Okay, put the screenshot and I'll be going to upload the uh, I'll be going to upload everything shortly. Okay, so that's it guys, that's it for today. We'll see you in the next video. Till then, take care, goodbye and happy learning. But before I actually end this video, I just want to request you guys, please share our video with your family, friends, or whoever you think will be getting some help from our videos, because we also want to reach larger audience, right? And if you share our videos with your family or friends, so definitely ask them to actually like our content, and if they really enjoyed our content, then probably they can also subscribe to our channel, hit the like button, so that indirectly or directly it is actually motivating us to create some more and more like quality contents, right? And last but not least, for the serious learners, guys, please put some comment, good or bad, doesn't matter. We just want you guys to put some honest feedback, so that we can also improve our quality, or also will be able to understand what else is missing, what could be done in a better way, so that we can add those things in our next videos. And if somebody is already working in some company or for some client, please share some use cases, so that actually can include those things in our next videos. Okay, so that's it guys, that's it for today. We'll see you in the next video. Till then, take care, goodbye and have a nice day.